up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Sipations. It's your girl, Lady K.
And I'm your girl, Jenny J.
And today, girl, tell them what we're going to be talking about.
Today we're going to be talking about the swirl.
The swirl. Can you give it the swirl?
The swirl. And with that, we're going to be talking about interracial relationships. Yeah. Would you not? Why or why not?
And, you know, like with every episode, we always have a little cocktail. We got a little something to sip on. And today, we want to call this one Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever!
Yeah, can you give it the swirl? And today, I got a little bit of black cherries, Stella Rosa, a little bit of Grand Marnier, and a shot of Hennessy in this thing. And I topped it off with a lemon garnish and there's sugar around the rim. Y'all, be patient with us because we really do be drinking. That's really what's in this drink. So sometimes we be tripping.
And this is an actual shot.
That is an actual shot of blue raspberry Savetta.
And we also have to stop and re-record and stop and re-record.
Yeah, so we remake the drinks. So be patient with us. But girl, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Would you date someone outside of your race?
Would I date outside my race?
Would you really want to do there's a chance, bro?
No. No, let me tell you why I wouldn't. First of all, I love my black kings. I mean, I have love for everyone. But I love my black kings. I feel like there's no greater love than
black love.
Black love.
That's true.
But I also feel like I wouldn't do interracial relationships because every ethnicity is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I don't want to feel forced to add more worry or questions on top of what questions there already are out there in relationships. Like, within a relationship, whether you're with your own race or with another race, you're always going to be dealing with some kind of differences. So I feel like...
And you don't want to put a race on top of that. It's
right.
Like, relationships already tough and you don't want to throw a situation on top of that. But I feel like I personally would date outside of my race because I love black love and it's wonderful when you see it. But reality is black love has failed me in my past. So I'm open to reaching out and opening up that door for another guy of a different race. I mean, unfortunately, I'm already taken, so that probably won't happen. But if I was single, I would definitely... I'll holler at Brad if he's trying to holler, you know what I'm saying? And I'll shoot my shot at a Brad if I just want to. I'm not one to shoot my shot. But if, you know, I felt a little chemistry, you know, I probably, you know, be like, hey, let's exchange numbers, Brad.
With that being said,
I've been approached once or twice in my life by somebody of a different race.
I've never been approached per se, but I have had those of a different race tell me how beautiful I am to them and so forth.
Yeah.
But I've never been, hey, how you doing, such and such.
Like exchange numbers.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But even still...
Yeah, and I have been approached like that. And actually, at the time, it was so odd to me that I said no. Mm-hmm. But I'm more open to it now than I was back then.
And why do you think that is?
Because it's first of all, it's slim pickings for a good black man. And I'm sorry to say that, but since I've been in this single life or whatever and started dating again, the pickings are slim because a lot of them brothers loving on each other. So we really don't have that many. It's our women. Or how do you say it? It's more women than men,
right?
Already, and that hasn't been broken down by race. That's just facts.
Yeah,
no matter what
you say it's like 7 to 10 women for one man,
right?
And that's a lot.
And then
that's a lot of hungry vultures out there.
And then you got those men that want another man. And then you have those men that are not ready to settle down. They playing games. So the pickings is slim amongst our brothers.
In jail.
In jail.
Dead.
and then they ain't checking them boxes. They might have,
they not
you
checking
know.
the boxes.
And so, the pick is the slim. You meet a guy of a different race, and he checking all them boxes. I don't care what color his skin is. If Brad treat me like a queen, I'm gonna be with him, and we feeling each other, we loving on each other. I don't care what color his skin is.
So, are you saying that in the instance that because there's so much of a shortage on good black men, do you think that's the reason?
No, it's the reason for me saying, why not open up? Why let race be a reason why you are not finding love? Why you're not finding it? Oh, I'm only gonna mess with black men. Well, you shortening your chances of finding love. That's just like when people be talking about, when they meet somebody, they ask them what their sign is, and they tell them, oh, I'm this sign, and then they be like, ooh,
I gotta stay away from
that
you.
might be your soulmate. Forget what their sign is. I mean, I look at that too.
Yeah.
But that's just traits that they may have. That doesn't make that person. Personality and how you was grown up and how you was raised and all that contributes to the person you are, not just your sign. So sometimes you might meet one of them signs you can hear bad things about. Like I do tell me he a Leo, I instantly be like, but I'm not.
What's about a Leo?
I've heard that Leos are loud and they're attention seekers. You know, and I don't like loud people. I don't like a loud dude. Period. I like a laid back, kind of quiet brain.
Right.
So yeah. I don't like somebody that want to be seen and want to show out. And I've heard that about Leos, mainly about Leo women actually, but I've never heard that about a Leo man. But I heard that about Leo women.
You know, saying that not just about astrology, but I think maybe that's one of the reasons why black men goes for another race. Why? Because, you know, black women seem to be loud, outspoken.
That's not all black women are like that, but they put that stigma on us, but that's not true.
So they look at that and like, oh, I can't do it. Or maybe they're just not strong enough to handle.
That's what I say. That's what I say.
Black woman.
It takes a very strong, confident man to handle a strong, confident black woman. But if you are one that cannot handle that, then don't go for that. I was reading something the other day on Facebook where they was talking about betas and alphas. Like some black men are betas. Some men are betas. I'm not just going to limit it to black or white. But some men are beta men. Those are the ones that want to comfort you and da-da-da-da-da. And then you got the alpha male that's going to be like, no, that ain't finna go. That ain't how I roll. We gonna do it like this. They're more leaders. And the lady was saying, you need to know what kind of man you can handle. Can you handle a beta or do you need an alpha? Because some women ain't gonna be able to deal with an alpha male. In that instance, she's saying you gotta be more submissive.
Right. And
then she's saying the ones that can't be submissive need to give them a beta. But I feel like every man deserves to be an alpha.
Every man should be an alpha.
He should be, and he should be treated as such. Each man should be treated as an alpha, coming right out the bat. Now, if he's not a heterosexual man, no, he cannot be an alpha, because he ain't even got that in him. He's trying to be me.
Right. True.
So, not every man, but the men that are heterosexual, they all should be treated as an alpha, and they should be respected as the king of the household. And I say that because I've always been somebody that feels like I am made to be a wife. And I'm comfortable in that. And I am comfortable submitting long as you give me respect. Not coming in there telling me what to do, what to wear, what to do, but respect me and my opinions, because I'm going to have one.
Hear me.
But if you're a real man, you should be able to take your wife's opinion as an opinion and not as her trying to run you.
Not an insult.
And that's a lot of times what you deal with black men. They don't know how to sit back and let their woman have a fucking opinion without feeling like she's trying to snatch your balls from up under you. White men probably would be more susceptible to hearing a black woman out than a black male, and that's just because of how they raised.
I agree.
And the pressures of society for them to be a man.
Right.
So a lot of times, a lot of black men make it hard for a black woman just to be her and be strong.
It also depends on where you trying to regardless of race, in what kind of scenery are you trying to have your own opinion?
Right.
Like, I feel like a woman, you know, should be submissive, but only submissive to the right man.
So, but why does he have to have a limit on what color he is?
No, it doesn't have a limit on color.
I know, but you saying you wouldn't even give a white dude a chance.
Well, that's just my opinion. Because
right now we just talking about black and white. Or not even necessarily Caucasian, but Asian,
right.
Hispanic.
That's just my preference. Me personally, like I said in the beginning, I love a black king.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I do too.
I think black love is beautiful.
I love
a man, period. But I love a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our skin complexions are like.
Now, don't get me wrong. I walk in a room full of guys. I'm definitely gonna look at Gerard,
right,
versus Brad. But if I met a Brad and we just clicked and we hit it off, and he was checking all them boxes and he was treating me right, I would not give a fuck what nobody thought.
I hear you.
Me and Brad finna love on each other.
But in my opinion, a black man has such an appeal. The way you walk, the way you talk, like your
baby,
your posture.
Please,
girl, you can't sit here.
Okay, so you gonna tell me? Okay, and R.I.P. Rest in heaven. I love you so much, but. Fucking Paul Walker walking this motherfucker right now. That swag ain't gonna hit you like a ton of fucking bricks.
I would love to see him come in here, but I would commend a Paul Walker, but I would also turn my attention to an Idris Elba, a Michael B. Jordan.
Idris gonna get my attention.
Over
Paul
Walker.
Little Zac Efron gonna get my attention. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I just feel like those individuals, like, are not built
to handle a black woman.
To handle a certain.
Well, they out here snatching us up.
I agree, but I already know there's some confliction.
It might be.
Exactly. That's not something I'm going to put myself in a situation to even.
But if the love is strong enough, they will get through that.
Love is love. I agree. But I also feel a woman's family, a man's family, mm-hmm. is also who you're trying to impress more than the individual you're actually dating. So, saying that to say, whatever race you are, those generations before that individual have certain standards or are certain, how do you say?
Generational, the history, the way they live.
History or whatever. They have something that they're
basically said the mom and daddy, grandpa, whatever, don't like black people, so you thinking it
not even
further down the line.
Not like black people, but they also going to hold you to a certain standard according to what they have been taught.
Right. That's with any family, though.
True, but yeah.
Because even if I pick a black guy, let's just say I pick a black guy, mm-hmm. and I bring him home to my dad, he ain't got no job, he ain't got no car, he ain't got nothing. And I'm bringing them home to my daddy. Well, they're gonna be like, that ain't the one for you.
Is that how you introduce them? Is that how you introduce them?
That's not how I'm introducing them. I might not tell him none of that stuff, but later on, it's gonna be found out that he don't have none of those things. Then I'm gonna bring Brad home, and Brad is treating me right. I'm happy. He taking care of me. He doing his thing. And you gonna tell me not to come in with this man that's treating me right because of the color of his skin? I just don't see it. It's about happiness.
But guess what? On all type of that, he's treating you good. This and the other, cares about your feelings. This and the other. But guess what they see? He's another race.
It should not matter.
You're right. It should.
Yeah, okay. You gonna be uncomfortable? Okay, get over the shit. Because if I brought this little Jerome up in here just because he black. Oh, my daddy don't like white dudes, but all I can get right now is Jerome. And because all the rest of these motherfuckers, either they married, they gay, or they, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm stuck with Jerome jobless ass. and when I could have been with Brad, but I'm just saying because it's very rare that you're gonna find a perfect black dude, because when you find one, baby, you gotta hold on to that nigga if he don't cheat. But I'm just saying, because you say all men cheat.
You know, I do think all men cheat.
Okay, so I'm saying Jerome cheating ass versus Brad cheating ass, but plus Jerome ain't got no job. Man, you find love, you find the right one that's checking them boxes. Nobody's gonna check all the boxes, but let's just say he checking most of those boxes and you happy.
But you know, with those boxes,
I would hope
into Danica, who grew up to be Danica, who pronounced herself as Danica on the Tyler Perry movie, whatever it was, with what's her name? The comedian woman, love her. Anyway, and Amari Hartwick.
You talking about Nobody's Fool?
Nobody's Fool. Mm-hmm. Had their list. Got Amari Hartwick character didn't check all the boxes. He was a felon. He was on, previous life was on drugs. But
guess what he did? He treated her right, and she.
But she still brushed him off to go with Charles, the one who checked all the boxes, and his ass been no good in the end when she finally met him. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, you can have boxes all day, but like you said, nobody's going to check all them boxes, regardless of race.
Regardless of race, nobody's going to check the whole box. But I'm saying, I am not finna pass over Brad because my mom and them don't want me to bring a white boy home. I'm not. I want to be happy.
Would you marry interracially?
I would if he was the one. I'm not. Now let me say this. I don't even look at white dudes unless they're a celebrity that I find attractive. Of course, I'm gonna be like Paul Walker is fine as fuck, or Jason Momoa, or Zac Efron.
That's Aquaman.
Yeah. Or you know what I'm saying? Or Thor, you know what I mean?
I hear you. I hear all that.
But that's celebrity shit.
Right.
But I'm talking about a regular white dude walking on the street. But I don't notice them, and they don't. Normally, it's only happened to me twice that a white dude has tried to holler at me. So I don't even look.
You want to know why?
But I'm physically attracted to black guys. Let me say that.
You want to know?
Okay.
You want to know
but
why?
I'm saying if I met a white guy and we crossed paths and we had a connection, I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to be loved the way I'm meant to be loved because he white.
You want to know why you say only 2 or 3 encounters?
Mm-hmm.
Because they are raised and they see and they're raised on the same stigma.
That's true.
Generational.
But I don't really frequent places where there's the clear people or single clear guys are. So the guys that I met him in Dairy Queen and he was country, so he probably liked him. He told me specifically, "Hey, I just want you to know I like chocolate," and I was like, "Okay." Well, let me get my food and get the fuck out of here.
But then again, I don't want to sound like I'm like pro-black, racist. I'm not racist. I just feel like black is me, black is for me. Like
that's what you're attracted to. That's your preference, and that's fine.
That's my preference. I mean,
my preference is black. But
I'm attracted to Zac Efron or sorts, but Zac Efron or tall, dark, and handsome, so to speak. I'm gonna go for a tall, dark, and handsome.
Of course.
Whether it be wrong for me, or whatever the stigma may be about a black man, whether that be him.
But my thing is, you're saying you're not going to give Zac Efron a chance.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I would give him a chance. You said you wouldn't.
You want to know why? Because I feel like as a black woman, to any race, I feel like I am a treasure. A blessing to anyone who gets the opportunity to be in my presence.
Well, why Zac can't be blessed? Bless him with the juicy berries, girl.
Because I'm gonna give it to Wakanda forever before I give it to.
Listen, if I was in a situation where I had to just choose right out which one you want, of course I'm gonna lean towards a black guy. if I had to choose off of not knowing them, their personality, how I was gonna get treated in the end, of course I'm gonna end up picking the black dude. But if I knew for a fact that if I went over there with the white guy and the black guy and they told me he gonna treat you good, he gonna do this and that, but he gonna
First of all, how would they even know?
I'm just saying, if you could know.
Right.
If you could know that, I would go for whoever gonna treat me right, regardless of the color of his skin.
You know what? When we speak about interracial relationships, we see the Caucasian female and then the African American male.
But these days, we are also seeing the Caucasian male with the African American female more and more often.
I agree, but
especially on YouTube. If y'all watch YouTube couples,
I think like
they be those white guys and black all the time on YouTube.
I do see that,
and they be loving the hell out. And them girls be beautiful, chocolate sisters. You hear me? Sisters, for real. And they loving on them.
I just think it takes a certain type of person to. And
they be the black dudes be the main ones. I'm like, oh, she too dark.
Exactly.
Her hair too this and her hair too
because I think it takes a certain type of African American female or male to deal with that female or male of the same race.
That's true.
Because African American people are strong, outspoken. It takes a certain type of person to deal with you. And maybe the African American male ain't trying to deal with that sister because she's outspoken, because she speaks her mind, because she don't cowl up in a corner.
And that comes back to that stigma that we always say whenever we see a black dude with a white woman. And we've all done this, black women, y'all know we do it. We always say, oh, he with her because she gonna do whatever he say. We always say Becky doing whatever that man say.
Do you think she's not?
I do, because Becky wanna be me. She out there giving that man a heart. She probably at home trying to act just like me, and he ain't feeling that shit.
Well, he didn't.
And then once she realized, he didn't expect going in. But them babies out here trying to be us, y'all.
They trying to be Tasha's and Mika's and them and Nikki's. Mm-hmm. They are. You want to know why? Because black is beautiful.
It's a wonderful thing.
Black is beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Why you just can't share that with everybody? You know what I'm saying? Them white boys.
Because I don't feel like everybody deserves.
Them white boys deserve. Some of them white boys might deserve it.
Everybody
not deserve. Hispanic boys want to know what the chocolate feel like.
Everybody don't deserve to taste the chocolate. It's a precious thing.
It is. So why y'all steady out here, sisters, giving y'all good, wonderful chocolate to these no good ass brothers? Not all of them are bad.
Right. I agree.
Not all of them are bad, but I'm saying open yourself up to Brad, them, and Juan and Lee Juan down there.
Well, no, that goes to the mental self-esteem. Knowing that you are enough, knowing that you are more than enough, knowing that you are beautiful in the skin that you are in, knowing that it is a blessing.
But I need Jerome them to know. I need Jerome them to know what they getting with a sister. How they getting somebody that's always gonna have your back. And I ain't saying every sister a queen, because some of us be doing some fucked up shit too. We be doing some dirty shit too.
You're right.
But I'm saying it's the ones out there that be ready to love and give all they got, and every time they turn around, it's a brother that's doing them dirty when them the main ones that should be lifting us up. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I say that I watch this happening around me. So yeah, I'm saying if I was a single woman and I was out here dating, it's whoever. Okay, black, white. Whatever.
A lot of them can't build you up and treat you like the queen that you're supposed to be.
Because they ain't building themselves up.
Because they're not building themselves up, but they didn't see their mothers and grandmothers getting built up the way they should have been. So they're just going off of what they know. But you can't trust none of them. If they got some swinging,
can't trust anybody. If they got something swinging between their legs, you probably can't trust them. Black, white,
orange, females either.
Well, them too.
You can't trust nobody.
You can't.
You can't.
They all up to something. But that's bad. We always say that you always say all men cheat, but I don't think all men cheat. But you do.
Giving the opportunity in the right setting, that man is going to do it.
A woman too.
A woman too. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. It's just all about love and trust and commitment. But it shouldn't matter what color they are. Everybody deserves love and commitment and companionship and a partnership.
But that also goes hand in hand about what your home situation is. If your home front is not okay, then given the opportunity and given the situation, that female or male individual is going to do what they feel. Because their home front is not right. Like we say with children, it starts at home. Like with relationships, it starts at home.
You do. You gotta have a strong
regardless of race.
Trust is a big issue regardless of what race they is.
Yeah, definitely.
But give that man a chance. Brad want to take some chocolate. Brad deserves chocolate.
Brad can get chocolate. He just can't get my chocolate.
Well, if I was single, Brad could. If Brad was right and he was doing me right and he had that right type of swag. Because I'm all about swag. I'm really not a shallow person.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I take that back because I'm lying. I am shallow. Because
in what way?
I'm shallow in the fact that you can't walk up to me looking no any kind of way.
Right. Okay.
And I have to be physically attracted to you, period.
I think we all look at appearance.
Because people always say, like, you just can't judge a book by its color.
Yes, you can. You read a title of a book, that's going to give you...
Right.
Are you going to read it or not?
I'm going to read that, yes.
By the title of the book.
You are so right.
Yes.
And your appearance is your title. That's the first thing I'm going to see. So, yes, I can't judge a book by its cover when it comes to dating. You know. When it comes to dating.
But again, I'm not against interracial relationships. Like, if that person love you and whatever, regardless of the color, love that person back. Y'all be happy in your relationship, raise your babies or whatever.
Listen, I have a question. Have you ever been in a store and you seen a black guy with a white woman, and then you walk by and they put their head down like they shame?
They didn't put their head down, but I know.
And this has happened to me. Like, I've been coming down the aisle, him and his queen, whether she be white or black, he comes down the aisle with her, or Hispanic, whatever. It's an interracial couple coming my way. He black and she whatever, and he be like, he'll turn away. He not gonna make eye contact.
Almost as if he's ashamed.
He's ashamed, or he don't want to be seen looking at a sister, because that girl gonna be like, oh, that's what you like? I thought you want to be with a black woman. Go be with a black woman. Don't be with me. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. But I have been in this situation where they kind of be like, oh. And I don't give a damn. Love who you love. I don't care.
I haven't been.
Boy, don't know.
I have just stupid. Boy, I haven't been in that situation, but I'm gonna say I have seen that, and I get that little look like, okay, I see what's going on. But
let me say this: a Becky, no, like I told you before, a Becky. She gonna start off with Jerome in high school. She gonna see a football star in the making. They grab them early. They see that.
Yes, of course.
They smart.
If you don't think like women be plotting. Women be plotting. Men be plotting too. Like they already know. Gold mine.
Yep.
Good father. He gonna have me stable. They already know. They already know.
Becky be ready.
Too.
She be right there.
Of course. And then years later, he get drafted or what have you, and he looking at her like, "Oh, she been with me from the start." You really think?
Mm-hmm.
You really
but they ended up getting cheated on. But since Becky called him from the beginning, she gonna get that coin.
And
she's smart. She been thinking it the whole time.
Like, women are smart in general. Like, come on.
Women are smart in general, but them Becky's know how to get them. Us, we be overlooking them sometimes.
We do be overlooking for whatever reason, but them.
May not be cute.
Women of another race.
What is that football player name?
Are not just women.
He's not very attractive, but he has a white girl. and he's just attracted to white women. I think he's saying
not
Ricky,
just women.
Ricky something.
It was one draft where there was a African American male who was getting drafted. I think it was football. And you remember the little
yes,
Caucasian skinny guy?
Yes,
he was gay or whatever. He already knew, and he got his face in the camera because boom, baby, this is mine. Like they know.
Yes,
they know. I think it was Sam something, but y'all know who I'm talking about because I'm pretty sure that visual caught everybody by surprise. But he knew what he was doing. He wanted to let you know that ladies, no, guys, no. He smiled like,
yeah,
they know. Like they know what to do. And these guys think they may have a yes woman or whatever. No, it's always a bigger picture.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. She got a plan. And see, us, we sisters speak up too much, and I think a lot of times, and that's one thing we look at when we see like I said, that Becky gonna do whatever, but she's sitting back because she know what she have financially. She thinking about that paper. So yes, she probably a yes woman. But us, we always, that's why they say we gonna shut up.
We not gonna take no shit.
We not. And plus I always feel like I can get whatever you get and I can get it.
Get it by myself. Exactly.
That's
strong black woman.
That's the
strong black woman. It goes back from years, hundreds of years.
I want you to buy me a bag, but I don't need you to.
I can get it if
I really want that bag. I can go get it myself.
If I
want it from you though.
If I really
I want you to get it because you know it's gonna make me happy and you want to see me happy, and not because I need you to get it. I need you for shit. I want you. I don't need you.
Exactly.
But them.
And I think that's the thing. Like they want to feel needed.
Yeah, and we don't do that. We don't know how to do that sometimes. But we have to, queens. Sometimes we gotta sit back and let that man know what we need them for. It may not be for material things, but don't sit here and act like you don't need that man for his companionship, his love, and just his company.
Because just you don't miss it when it's gone. You are.
That's why you gotta let them know, hey, I appreciate you, I love you, and but at the same time, you want to keep your strength up and let them know you don't really need them for the coin. You know what I'm saying? I like the coin, but I don't need you for it. But I need you for this, for your companionship and your love and how you motivate me and how you admire me and those sweet things you say and shit like that. Right. But I just don't need you for your money. But them Becky's, they be what's that movie? They be getting out their ass. They be stirring that tea, have them thinking they really need them, but they really there for that bag.
And they know how to get it.
They do.
And
mainly from our black athletes.
Huh?
Mainly from the black athletes, a lot of times, and actors and stuff, you see them go to the other side. But a lot of times I feel like
it's not only monetary, it's also the fact that another race can claim, oh, I got a brother on my own.
Yeah, you feel like they be ready to show their brother off?
Of course. Look at him!
Bitch, I don't know why.
Look at him!
Bitch, I don't know why.
Look, to me, ain't nothing better than a black man, okay?
Yeah, they cute or whatever, but shut up. They cute or whatever, but all men are, like you said, all men cheat.
Right.
So I'm not just gonna say, ooh, all men, black men.
But those muscles look better on the
chocolate.
Of course it does.
Of course.
And that's what they want to show, baby. Look.
Yes, I love a chocolate man. Don't get me wrong. I love melanin. I love it. Especially when it's sweaty and glistening in the sun, honey. I love it. Especially when it's walking in.
Look, somebody told me I look 17, 18. I'm a whole 30 out here in the streets. Look.
Black don't crack.
Black don't crack. Melanin. Hey, you think they ain't trying to show that? You think they don't want to implement that into their children?
I was just thinking about somebody gonna say it though. But if they got a little bit of that Caucasian in them, baby, it's that age gonna get them hard. I'm sorry, cause y'all be cracking. Okay, but just don't count on that. And a lot, like you said, they be wanting them little cute babies, them little cute curly head babies and stuff. That's why you feel like a lot of times black dudes go for white women because they want a cute baby.
Not just white, any other race.
Or a woman
Hispanic,
too. A woman will go for another race because she want a little curly hair, cute baby. But my babies was curly hair and cute anyway.
Look, I love me some type 4 hair kids.
Yeah.
I comb it. Like, black is beautiful.
It is. I'm not saying black ain't beautiful, but I'm saying
next episode, that's what I'm gonna say. Black is beautiful.
Like, love is beautiful.
Love is beautiful. I agree. Look, again, don't think I'm a racist. I'm not a racist. I love all people. But my preference...
She just ain't gonna let Brad hit.
My preference is black.
She ain't gonna let Brad get it.
I'm not gonna, like, because I don't feel like you should...
Look, I was one person that didn't even like light-skinned dudes at one point.
I don't like
But after being out here in the single world, I learned how to open up to love, and I'm open to it any way it comes to me. You understand what I'm saying? But I just don't swing with the girls.
As far as light skin, I don't like light skin on the lineup. I don't need somebody to be in a mirror more than me. Like, I want me, like...
Oh my God! You really think all light-skinned dudes are just pretty? Light-skinned dudes and they be in the mirror all the time?
Yes.
Oh my God, you need to...
I need you to have some calluses on your fingers.
Oh,
I need you to have
do y'all hear this? She think all light-skinned dudes, y'all gotta weigh in on this, because she think all light-skinned dudes are pretty and I guess soft. From what you saying, they ain't got no calluses.
No, not necessarily.
They ain't working hard. Because I'm going to tell you right now, my little red thing is out there in the trenches getting very dirty and stinky right now.
Not necessarily weak. What you say, soft?
Yeah.
No, not that, but...
That's not true.
I want you to...
That is not true.
Like, I want you to be... How much longer is it going to take because you just threw on a shirt and some pants and sprayed your cologne and put on your tennis shoes and you good? Like,
so you saying a light-skinned dude ain't finna do that? He finna be in the bathroom longer than you? That's not true.
He gonna check his 360. I promise you.
No.
I promise he gonna check his 360.
I'm with a light-skinned dude right now, and he does not do that. He always fussing at me about time.
Hold up. Did you say he manscaped?
We're gonna cut that out.
Yes or no?
He do. He do, but not all the time.
Okay.
But so what? That's one thing. But he don't stay in the mirror looking at himself all the time.
Ain't no brown, dark chocolate.
He throw on a t-shirt and jeans and he be ready to go, and I still be getting ready, and he be like, what is taking so long? All the time. He don't stand in the mirror just staring at himself all day. He just a clean person.
Sip crew.
He's just a clean, neat person, and I love it.
Sip crew, I hear you. Sip straight.
But she think all bright skinned dudes just be in the mirror. Just, you think they arching their eyebrows and everything, huh?
Not necessarily. They might be. Not necessarily arching their eyebrows. But, I mean, look. I need me a rugged. I have that. Like, he cares about his appearance.
I am going to cut that manscaping part out because you do not have to say that.
I'm just proving a point.
Didn't your man just get a facial?
Yes. Okay, I hear you.
Exactly. Don't come for me, okay? Do not come for me, because I seen him getting all that white stuff put all over his face.
He only got a facial because I know
he gonna go back. He gonna get another one.
I take him back every month.
Okay, and he letting you do it though.
So to work on his skin.
And that's not no light skin shit.
No, it's not no light skin
shit. Hell yes it is.
No, it's not.
Yes it is. He ain't that fucking manly. He ain't that fucking dark skin, and he doing light skin shit. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, that's a whole nother topic. We talk. See, we gotta cut all this shit out. Okay, but anyway.
How many minutes now?
39, bitch.
Okay. So
okay, let's end it. We're gonna end right there. So I just really feel like love is love. Love who you want. Black, white, whatever. It's all love, man.
I agree. And again, once again, just to say, Jenny J is not racist. I love all people. Whatever you feel is good for you in your situation, love that person. Hope that person love you 10 times back more. Be happy. Forget about the outside bickery.
But Jenny J ain't giving no brass, no time. So don't even approach her, guys. If there is a Brad watching it, and I hate to call y'all Brad, but that's the only name I can come up with. But I'm sure there's a Chad out there. But she's not. She's looking for the chocolate. But I'm saying if I was single and I'm with a chocolate man right now, well, I'm with a melanated man right now, and but if I was single and I was looking, I'll be open to whoever. You know, it doesn't matter what race you are, because love is love.
Well,
but it does matter what sex you are. I'm not saying, because when I say love is love, I think people hear me saying I'm open to everything, and I'm not. So, girl, I don't want you.
Not against it, but just not for.
Yeah, it's not for. We have
for
me.
Just
but I don't mind race.
Right.
I don't mind what race you are. Do I know what sex you are?
I have me extremely melanated man, and he's lovely.
Oh, she said extremely melanated,
and I love him.
You so hear that?
Like,
so thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys so much again.
We got to shout out our Black-owned business. And
love the person you love. Hope that person loves you back. And like every other episode, we choose to shout out a Black-owned business. And for this Black-owned business, we're going to shout out the one and only Amaya Harvey, who has a business, Treats by Amaya.
Treats by Amaya.
Treats by Amaya. She does the chocolate covered strawberries and all these crazy delicious treats, and she also does the letter and number cakes,
and she does it
amazing.
very well, very
well.
Neat, and not only is it neat, it tastes good. That's important.
Definitely,
that's
she
important.
loves her craft.
It's not just pretty; it tastes good.
So
shout out to you,
Amaya.
Yes,
you're doing awesome. I hope you much success and a bright future. She's not old enough to take this shot, but we're gonna take it for you.
Thank you.
So, shouts out to Amaya Harvey.
Treats by Amaya.
Treats by Amaya.
We love y'all. Peace out.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button.